We've got All-American Zeth Romney joining the show. Zeth, thank you so much for joining. How you feeling today, man?
Feeling pretty good. Ready to watch some good wrestling. So,
Yeah, absolutely. We know you did suffer an injury to your elbow earlier this year. What's that been like? Just having to sit out after uh, being an All-American last year.
yeah, I mean it's pretty rough not being on the mat all the time, but just been focusing on doing everything else I can to keep getting better and keep getting better at wrestling. So, taking the time to recover now, and I got 2 more years, so that'll be fun.
So you will get the year of eligibility back.
Yeah, I wrestled like 3 dates, I think, so
Yeah.
should be able to get a medical red shirt.
I mean, in terms of what you're able to do right now, I know you've been doing a lot of cardio. I saw you on the assault bike, but what else are you able to do right now?
Um, I've been lifting still, just getting my legs strong, focused on lower body, that type of thing. Sarita's put me through like a 4-week cardio training program, so it was pretty rough. We were down in the dungeon on the treadmill every other day. So yeah, mostly just like trying to keep that cardio up, that mindset stuff, still working on that while I'm off the mat.
Yeah, definitely. Is there any? I mean, are you in pain right now or at all? Or is it like? Do you have any? Is it your right elbow, right?
Not really. It's not like super debilitating throughout the day, but it's more of a like flexible injury. So like if I get in that position, that's where it hurts. It kind of like sublexes, dislocates a little bit. But yeah, no, I've been able to pretty fine right now. Just going through. Just haven't been on the mat. I was drilling with one arm a little bit a couple days ago just to feel it out. I had to get back out there, so that felt pretty good.
Yeah, and you went back up to 141 for the first time since your freshman year after going 7-2 that year. What did that look like? How did that feel at the beginning of this season?
It felt good. It felt natural. I feel like I was cutting quite a bit of weight for 33s, and I just wanted to get stronger. I wanted to focus on getting better at wrestling and not cutting weight. I feel like a lot of times the weight is such a big issue that you're really focusing on that instead of getting better at wrestling. Like the weeks leading up to competition, it's more about like, all right, I got to get my weight down. I got to get a good sweat. I felt like I was able just to feel more free and just focus on wrestling rather than trying to get those pounds off.
Absolutely. And with you being injured for most of the season, what kind of role would you say you've kind of taken on to help your team continue to push through the year?
Yeah, I've just been helping the guys as much as I can. Still going to practice every day, watching the guys wrestle. Dudes around the room will ask me questions. I'll come around and show them something, help them out in positions. Yeah, still working as like a leader on the team, talking to guys, every guy on the team, down to the freshmen, to the guys that are wrestling, and just trying to be there as much as I can and bring good energy to the room.
Yeah, Zeth, you had that incredible run last year at NCAA's. You go all the way to place third. You get the All-American award. What was, I mean, that experience like? What did you learn from that?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. It was cool to see all the hard work I put in pay off. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just like it made me realize that, hey, this is just like wrestling is just a wrestling match. When I was out there, it didn't feel like that much crazier than it may seem. It felt like any other wrestling match, just going out there and putting my best foot forward and laying it on the line. So yeah, it really made me feel that no matter what the tournament is or the event is, I'm gonna approach it the same, and that's when I wrestle my best.
I know we talked a lot about like your mindset and kind of developing the mindset that allows you to stay in perspective. Where did that kind of shift for you from your first NCAA Championships appearance to your second?
For me, my first NCAA appearance was pretty bad. Didn't have the performance I wanted. So the second time I came around, it was kind of like, hey, we've been here before, and we've already had the worst thing possible happen. We went 0-2, so we know that what that felt like, and it wasn't that bad, right? You still go on throughout your life. You go and keep wrestling, keep training. So to me, it was like, hey, we've already experienced the worst possible thing, so now let's just go out there and free up, right? Not put it on a pedestal, just wrestle.
And last year you wrestled Lucas Bird, who ended up winning the entire tournament. So could you kind of take us back to that moment and what it was like in wrestling in that match?
Yeah, I was super excited for that match. He's a really good wrestler. Yeah, it was a good match. I felt like there's some things I could have done better, but that's what it's all about, right? Being able to look back and learn from those opportunities, not getting frustrated, but just being like, all right, these are the areas we need to work. But yeah, he's a super good wrestler, super talented, good on top, and ultimately that's what won him the match. Yeah, me and Bird actually got a chance to train together this summer at Penn RTC, so that was cool, getting to train with some of those guys I've wrestled and competed against.
How's the cheesesteaks out there? I know the tournament was in Philadelphia.
Yeah. I didn't have a good one, honestly. After I wrestled, we went to some like little, it was like a little event center by the arena, and I actually ate 2 cheesesteaks like right after my match, back to back, and they were kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie. But I didn't get to go experience the real thing, so definitely got to do that sometime.
For the guys that are competing today and like haven't been in kind of a tournament experience like this, or at least like kind of like a playoff experience, I
Yeah.
guess you would say, like Jagger and Berg, Lucio. What are you telling them? Like, how are you helping them prepare for today?
Yeah, I think it's just about having fun. I think every guy on our team knows that when they're having fun, that's when they wrestle their best. And it's nothing but a qualifier, but we don't look at it like that, right? We're not looking at it like this is our chance to get to NCAAs. It's like this is just another match, another tournament. If you go out there and you approach it like that and you just wrestle as hard as you can, I think that's where they're going to have success. As soon as you start worrying about allocations and I got to win this match to make it, or I got to upset this guy, that puts extra pressure on yourself, and these guys are going to wrestle a whole lot better if they're free up.
What kind of impact are you hoping to add to the roster next season?
I think we got some young guys that are going to step up that are really good, some freshmen, and most of the guys on our team have 1 more year. We got transfers that have 1 more year. So I think it's going to be we're going to have a really good roster, a really good lineup. I'm excited to see some of the younger guys step into roles at 49s or those open spots, and I think it's going to be really cool. I think we're going to have a solid lineup and a good group of guys.
Next year, are you planning on staying at 141?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, got you.
Yep.
And then in terms of like, that's just kind of the body weight that you sit around more naturally.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still cutting a little weight for 41s, but definitely since like last year, I was able to put on like near 10 pounds of muscle, kept my body fat around the same, and just lifted heavier, got stronger. So yeah, I plan to do the same thing.
Is there any, just for fun, is there any other weight that you'd want to wrestle at hypothetically?
No, I don't want to go back down to 33s again. I don't think I'll ever do that again. Maybe if I went into MMA or something, I'd cut down there. But for wrestling, no, I like where I'm at. I think this weight's good for me.
Zeth, thanks so much for joining the show, man. Appreciate your time.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yep.
That is Zeth Romney for Mustang Game Day. Cal Poly competing in the Pac-12 Championships. We'll be right back.